Semmy realistically has a chance to beat you?
Yeah, of course. All those like heavyweight fighters from Pride, they very good. Everyone got their special technique, you know. And Semmy Schilt, he got a very, very dangerous front kick and jab. So I gotta be careful. All those like heavyweight fighters from Pride, they very dangerous. So everyone got their special technique. I gotta be careful, and I gotta make my own strategy. If I go to the ground, I can submit him. If I change long distance with him, he's very dangerous.
You are the champion, and most people regard you as the #1 fighter in the sport. Is it hard now that you're #1 to keep getting in shape?
Yeah, it's more difficult to keep in shape, to keep #1 than get there, you know. I think it wasn't difficult to me to get there, but now it's very difficult to be in shape and be #1, because always I'm gonna fight the big fighters, you know, like Semmy Schilt, Bob Sapp, Hitchin, you know. Everybody wants my title.
Our next match is going to be unbelievable. We have the heavyweight champion, Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, and he's facing Semmy Schilt, the 7-foot-tall guy from Holland, in a non-title fight. What do you think about that, Steve?
Well, I think that this fight, it's no secret. The 7-foot-tall wonder, Semmy Schilt, is going to want to do some kickboxing. But Nogueira has got other ideas. He's going to want to put him on his back. Now, what can Semmy do to defend against the takedown?
It's going to be very difficult because he's so tall, he has to go all the way down to sprawl. That's the bad thing about tall people. Also, tall people with long arms and long limbs are very susceptible for submissions, arm bars, and leg locks. And we all know Nogueira is very well versed on the ground.
Okay, so I think that Antonio Nogueira will get a submission possibly in the first round. What do you think, boss?
I think exactly the same.
What is your opinion of Don Fry as a fighter?
He's very good, very strong. He got hard, you know. It would be a very hard fight for the Yoshida. Yeah, like Don Fry, he fight with his heart. He's like a typical American guy, you know.
Well, thank you. That's nice to say that about Americans.
Oh yeah, here he comes, the man himself, the man standing at the top of the mixed martial art heap worldwide. Highly talented, highly respected, Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira from Salvador, Brazil.
They speed that up a little bit because otherwise Semmy's going to be in trouble.
You know, look at the size of that video screen. That thing is about as high as a skyscraper. Here at the Pride Fighting Championships, we have 30 cameras capturing this event. We got cameras from every different angle. So we get to see the moves when the guy walks in the ring. We get to see the moves inside the ring. We get to see everything. The production values here in Japan are beyond rock concerts in the United States. I tell you what, man, Nogueira should be able to beat Semmy Schilt. But there's a big if there, boss. And it's called the knee.
And it's called the left front kick and the left jab. And the jab from Semmy Schilt is not a jab. It's a power shot from hell. If it connects, could be trouble.
I love when they hop over that top rope.
You love that, man? After this show, I will do it a few times for you. So just, that, because you love it. Look at this. Wow, the audience.
And there he gets the announcement of Semmy Schilt, the man who took
Ernesto Hoost to a draw, but a lot of people thought that he beat Ernesto Hoost. The Pride Heavyweight Champion in this non-title fight. I wonder if in the back of his mind he's thinking about a Russian fighter by the name of Fedor. Let's hope not, because he's got that tall order, that tall drink of water, and Semmy Schilt, 7 feet tall. Look at that size difference. I mean, Nogueira is not a little guy at 6'3", 230 pounds.
Yeah, oh. He
Now-
better closes the distance fast.
Yeah, when Nogueira fought Bob Sapp, he was on him like a cheap suit within the first 5 seconds of the match. I'm thinking he's going to do the same thing, but he doesn't want to walk into a knee, because that's one thing that Bob Sapp had, is that he didn't have the speed of Sapp. There it is!
Ooh, that could be dangerous.
That
there
could be
because
super dangerous, but Sammy,
such a kick there.
Sammy's not that fast. See, he's got it. Oh, but Sammy's sprawling. I don't believe it. Semmy Schilt sprawling. I never thought I'd hear those two words in the same sentence.
Hey, he's been working on his sprawl a lot. It took special guys in Holland to work on his sprawl defense, on his takedown defense.
Wow,
And
look at
he's
this.
doing good.
He's doing very good.
Better not go to the ground.
Oh, he hasn't gone to the ground yet. He's got
Wow.
a crossface standing up. Expect the knees, folks. This has been a lot harder than Nogueira must have expected. Is he going to get the trip? Now this, Semmy has already shocked me by not being able to be taken down by the champion. That used to be his glaring weakness, is the ability to not stop the takedown.
And it pays off, you see, if you train on it.
And look at this.
Oh, he's pulling guard.
Nogueira pulls him into the guard and tries to sweep him over the top. Doesn't work. Now Sammy's on top. Semmy Schilt on top, on the ground. This is all new stuff for me.
No, he's doing exactly what his corner says. Stand up.
Very good. Smart move by Schilt. Schilt making this far more competitive. Oh, there's that left kick. He just handed it to Nogueira. What can Nogueira do with it? Schilt is strong.
Nice crossface there. And
Schilt in the mount, a high mount. Nogueira popping out the back door. And Schilt, soccer kick. Nogueira's got to be thinking, why do I always have to fight these big guys? He's going from Bob Sapp to Semmy Schilt. Who's next? Tom Erickson? Actually, the guy who's next is Emelianenko Fedor. This is a non-title fight, but it would be embarrassing to say the least. There it is, double leg takedown, and he finally got what he'd been trying so hard for. Now this is Nogueira's turf right here.
it is, but the way that Semmy closed his guard was very impressive. Because Nogueira tried to stop it, but he couldn't. So props to Semmy right there. But still, you know, Nogueira's going to break it. He's going to peel one foot off and then go to the side. He's going to do something.
Let's hope so, but Semmy Schilt is known for his grip strength and probably known for his leg grip strength. So we don't know if Nogueira can even pass the guard. Because if Semmy wants to just have a closed guard, he may risk having a yellow card, although what Oronad did with Ninja. But then Semmy opening it up, trying to stand back up. He's going to, look at this butt scoot happening. Semmy Schilt fighting like a jiu-jitsu guy all of a sudden.
Yeah, but this is more dangerous for Semmy here, the half guard.
Yes,
because
it is.
Now Nogueira can, and here he goes already. Puts his left foot in, and he's going to pull his right leg out.
And it's going to be hard for Semmy if Nogueira starts to get a submission up against the ropes. Semmy will be trapped, in fact. Okay, now this is a good call because the referee's going to restart the fight as close to the center of the ring. Otherwise, Semmy could really be in trouble because if Nogueira flipped over for an armbar, the ropes would help him. The same way they did with Paulo Filho and Akira Shoji in the previous Pride Fighting Championships.
But this is a dangerous position for Semmy Schilt now.
Heck yeah.
This is his thing. Yeah, Nogueira can pretty much do everything he wants.
Schilt is now in that territory which he disdains so much, on his back with a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and the top fighter in the sport on top of him. Schilt's got to stay cool here. The problem with Schilt in this position is he doesn't have the explosiveness.
Yeah.
because he's too long.
Yeah, but still, because his long legs, he can block very high. That would be a good thing to try. And now to the left, he's trying it.
But like I say, he doesn't have that quickness, that explosiveness to be able to be effective. If he was a shorter guy like Fedor, and we're going to go back to Fedor many times because, folks, coming January 11th, 2003, Cold Fury 3, the man on top, the champion, Nogueira, will face Fedor for the heavyweight championship of Pride. That we look forward to, boss.
Man, I cannot tell you how much, because Fedor really impressed me tonight.
Oh, yes. I mean, Heath Herring is up there in the top 10. Some people have him in the top 5. But Fedor is going to replace his position, surely. Mounted position, not good for Semmy Schilt.
He shoots crossface.
Semmy is going to get tested here.
Yep, there's an armbar.
He's going to get tested, yeah. And he's going to go for the neck crank at first to set up the armbar. We're only halfway through this 10-minute round at 5 minutes gone. Nogueira on top, in control.
Semmy shoot buck.
5 minutes into the round.
And
look at this.
He almost was able to pull him off, but
Well, it's not like Bob Sapp.
no. No, because Bob Sapp outweighs Semmy by 100 pounds plus.
There's an armbar coming up, I think.
That's crazy.
He's going to roll straight into it. Okay. I think he realized it.
Nogueira told me that he was the giant killer, as in David from the Bible.
Well, he didn't bring a slingshot here.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, there's an armbar coming for sure.
He made no secret that he was going to try for that submission.
Yep, there he goes. Whoa.
And I tell you, Semmy almost got out of harm's way there.
Yep. Armbar, there he is.
There it is.
There's a sloppy triangle choke. It's going to be over.
Yeah. But is he going to be able to get it around there, though?
Oh, he's going to get it.
Because Semmy's keeping his head up.
Yeah, but he's pushing it already to the side.
If he hooks it, he's almost got it hooked. He's almost got it hooked. The fight is almost over, folks.
It's going to be over.
It's going to be. Is he going to slam him? He's going to try and hammer down on him.
He's going to bring the elbow to the other side and then pull the head. That's what Nogueira has to do. He's going to pull the head, both hands, and bridge now. No, he's first going to bring the elbow to the other side. Now he's helping. It's over.
That's the champion. That's why he submitted the big guy from Holland with a triangle choke. Oh yeah, 6 minutes, 36 seconds by triangle chokeout. Nogueira proves why he's #1.
The Giant Killer. Good name. Huh?
Yes, it is.
I mean, wow. Yeah, he is just too good with the submissions. Unbelievable.
Well, now, once the smoke clears, I'm sure that Nogueira is going to go back and watch the Heath Herring-Fedor fight and start planning his game plan. He's going to have to.
Yes.
Because Fedor obviously is much better on the ground than Schilt was. I mean, he got him out. Most people expected this to happen.
Oh,
you thought it was going to be an armbar, but
yeah, but that's what I wanted to say. Did you see how he set it up?
Yeah.
He set it up like an armbar, but he did it on purpose to pass it and make it into a triangle. Those guys from the Brazilian top team, man, they know their submissions. That was beautiful.
Now, in this fight, as in the Pride Fighting Championships, under Pride rules, Semmy had a pretty big weight advantage over Nogueira. Now, here in Pride, that if there's a difference of more than 20 pounds, the lighter man can choose whether there will be knees and kicks to the head from the ground. Of course, we don't know if Nogueira chose or not, but still, it didn't make any difference because Semmy didn't throw a single knee or kick on the ground anyway.
Yeah, but what Semmy did do was some good takedown defense in the beginning. If he stays working on that, he still is a major force.
Well, he's going to step into the K1 Grand Prix now.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't get all bashed up, so he should be fine near the beginning of December when the K1 happens, which is all kickboxing.
And where he's going to face the other big guy, Bob Sapp, in his first match. Whoa.
That's going to be surreal.
Jesus.
Antonio, would you like to say something to the crowd? Use your mic, Antonio.
Vou falar em português. Eu gostaria de dizer que eu, Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira, campeão, heavyweight do Pride, estou disposto a lutar com qualquer que fosse o Hit Hitting, Emiliano Fedor, qualquer peso pesado nesse mundo, pode subir nesse ringue e tentar tirar o meu cinturão. Mas eu vou enfrentar qualquer Rodrigo Nogueira não escolhe adversário. Muito obrigado de novo ao público do Pride.
Oh, so you're going to get
Brasília,
tricky and
top
speak
team.
Portuguese on
Luiz
us.
Alves.
Yeah, he said, okay, the only one who's better looking is Bas Rutten and Stephen Quadros. And they could be a major force. Okay, we have the translation here, and that's going to be in Japanese, which is going to be helping us a lot.
It's like the Morse code or something. Now that's what I'm talking about. Welcome to Pride, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, he said, watch the next Pride. I will fight anyone. Well, he's going to fight Fedor. We know that. And I'll tell you what, that's going to be like the Wolverine versus the, who knows?
The giant killer.
The other giant killer. I'm telling you, that match on paper is one of the most competitive matches around. Now look at this. How he set up. It looked like you said, he faked the armbar.
Oh God, that is so smart, man. I'm going to move. I'm going to use that move so much. I'm going to steal that. What a perfect setup, man. That's.
Well, it ended as we expected it, with Nogueira getting the submission win.
Yeah.
But the one thing is that Semmy Schilt grew a little bit with his takedown defense, because Semmy was one of the easiest heavyweights in the world to take down. Because not only because of his height, but because he primarily came from such a strong stand-up background. And there Nogueira is being congratulated by the big shots